Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here and welcome to BMTV. First of all, I want to start with a thank you. Yes, a thank you to people that have pointed things out to us that aren't quite right. So we've had a couple of issues this week. One was that we sent out a small pack of feathers to somebody when they ordered a big pack. Now, problems happen. Humans being humans, they make mistakes and it's part of business and I recognize that. But we always want to strive to be as best as we possibly can. So every week in our meetings, our weekly team meeting, we say, okay, what problems have we had? And we talk about what we can do better. Anyway, with these feathers, I talked to the people that were involved and we came up with a solution. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that will never happen again. But if you don't tell us about these issues, then sometimes we don't know how to fix them. So if there's anything that you don't like, not always, we can't always fix them. If it's just a preference, for instance, somebody asked us recently if we could have the pictures back in the basket, in the shopping basket. However, on your mobile, some people place massive, massive orders, and to have the pictures just makes the order, they've got to scroll down lots and lots and lots to check out. So we've got to try and think about the usability. But anything at all, if there's any problems, or there are some preferences that we might be able to change, please, please, please let us know and we will do our absolute best to fix them. Now, another issue that somebody mentioned was about our discount codes. Now we have forever discount codes and they're available. Just click on where it says delivery and you will be able to see all our discount codes on there, and you apply those as you go through checkouts. They are on top of the free delivery. If you hit £100 excluding VAT, then you can get free delivery, discounted delivery to the Highlands and Islands and Northern Ireland, etc. But there's discount codes as well. So if you spend over X amount, you get an extra however much off. I can't remember exactly what they are, but we've got them all listed. And when you do apply for an account, if you are successful and we send you an email, they're all listed on there as well. However, they're not as visible as they could be. So we're working towards that. At the moment, we've got a banner on the website that says, hey, look at our discount codes. So it's worth having a look. If you've not looked and you do order from us, click the delivery button at the top or click on the big banner that says forever discount codes and have a look and make a note of them, write them down, use them, because the more you spend, the more you will save. So yes, have a look at that. And we're still working on other bits on the website to point it out as you go through checkout that, hey, we've got some discount codes, you might be eligible to use one. So anyway, thank you to everybody that points these things out to us. We really, really do appreciate it. Right now, Black Friday, I talked about it last week. I'm not going to go on about it too much this week, but it is the 23rd of November. It's coming up. The 26th of November is the Cyber Monday. It is going to be manic. It is going to be crazy. The delivery companies are all going to be absolutely rammed. So if you phone us and say, oh, I've not got my parcel, if we phone DPD, they're not going to be able to tell us anything. So it really will be a matter of, yeah, you'll get it when you get it. And we hate offering that level of service, but seriously, there is nothing we can do about it around that time. So our recommendation is order in as far in advance as you possibly can. I mean, it might turn up the next day, it might not, but order as far in advance as you possibly can to reduce the risk. Or come and collect from us. I'm going to be staying late if people want to come and collect something after work and at weekends and stuff like that. But yes, please, please, please be prepared for that couple of weeks, because it's going to be absolutely crazy. Now, the good thing about Black Friday is we've got some Black Friday balloons. Well, we don't actually have them in the building just yet, but they're made by Qualitex, and they are, I guess, if you're going to have a Black Friday sale yourself, or you're selling to people that might be having a Black Friday sale. So if they might be available by the time you watch this, but on the day of filming, we don't have any in the building. So if they are available, you can go ahead and buy them. If they're not available, just click on the email me when available and you will get an email the minute they are in the building. But yes, Black Friday, please, please, please be prepared. Now, I'd like to say congratulations, but I can't really, because we are doing our prize draw, or depending when you've watched this, we have done our prize draw. But if you watched our abysmal Facebook and YouTube live last week, I do apologize. Thank you for those of you that carried on watching. We had technology issues. I had my old phone, my new phone. Old phone had YouTube on, YouTube didn't work. It was all horrible and I just had to try and carry on. Anyway, what that was all about was a prize draw for a couple of tickets to go to the Amscan Ballooning Marvellous event at the end of the month. And it's going to be amazing. So we might have done the draw by the time you watch this. We might not have done. So either congratulations to those of you that won, or good luck to everybody. Now, if you've not won, or you don't win, I would still recommend having a look at this. It's £250. You get a £100 voucher back to spend. And so it's £150. The 2 days of training alone by the people that are going to be there to do the training, I would suggest probably has a value, a conservative value for what's available to you of £500. And it's costing you £150 effectively once you get that £100 voucher back. So that £500 it's almost like you're getting that for nothing. It's just an amazingly good value event. If there's any way you think you can take the time off to do that, I just truly, honestly recommend that you do that. It's going to be out of this world. It is the space theme. I said that last week as well. Out of this world. Anyway. It's going to be great. Right, now let's talk about a few products. Now, as Balloon Market, we sell balloons, lots of them. However, as you can see, I don't have any balloons here at all. These are all balloon accessories, or things that have become balloon accessories over the years. Now, I'm going to start with the vinyl. Now, we had Samuel Stamp Dodd down filming with us a few weeks ago, and he said, I don't know why, Greg, I've just always used the shiny gloss vinyl. And when we started getting the vinyl in a while ago, we talked to people and they said, yeah, we just use the matte vinyl. So we got all the matte vinyl in. Anyway, we've since got I think it's the silver, the gold, and the white and the black in gloss. But after talking to Samuel, we thought, well, we might as well get the others because there might be other people that use gloss only and not the matte at all. So there you go. We've got some of the gloss vinyl in. We did have a very silly time in the office trying to make an Instagram post for this where I was on the ground and it looks like I don't even know if we're going to use it. It's quite amusing, but it looks like, used boomerang, and it looks like I'm doing crazy sit-ups, but which is not real because I'd struggle to do any at the moment. But anyway, yeah, they're available, all these different colors. If there's any other colors that you want of the vinyl, please, 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 as always, let us know. No, now. You can let us know now if you like. Right, seasonal stuff. Halloween is literally just around the corner. What we have is probably what we have. We're probably still going to be placing orders for Halloween stuff, but the manufacturers have started to run out. So if there is still some Halloween stuff that you want, please order it as soon as possible. I brought these two little pumpkins up because I think they're great. They're great for window displays if you are a retailer, or if you're a retailer and you're selling to people, people obviously do window displays on Halloween. One of our neighbours does amazing window displays every Halloween, and Christmas as well. Just amazing scenes. It's fabulous. Anyway, we've got these pumpkins here. Put them outside your house as well, I guess, if you wanted. You had a real pumpkin in those. But anyway, they're really lightweight. They are glittery, so I'll probably have glitter all over my face. The joys of working with glitter. Now, the other seasonal thing we have is this. This is called gross grain tape, which I think is a very interesting name. But basically, it's got kind of a ribbed effect to it, and that's I've seen people using this sort of ribbon just to tie a bow and put it underneath a balloon on a bunch of balloons. Quite a lot of people are doing that, but that's Rudolph. We've got more different designs of that coming in as well. Now, we've started using another manufacturer over in Europe called Party Deco. We love their stuff. It's really, really nice. And one of the things I really like about it is packaging. If you're a retailer, packaging can make a difference. And you've got packaging like this. And I think that just says quality. Just this whole look, this naked cardboard look, just says quality. So we've got this packaging here. Great for retailers. You've got your little hanging thing. But what these are these over here. These stars. So we've got the 45 centimeter star and we've got the 70 centimeter star as well. They both come in gold and silver, and they're just so nicely packaged and so easy to use. They come with this sort of little toggle thing, and that goes up, and then you just put it down like that, squeeze it and push it down, and there you go. So easy. Even I can do it. And then this is the baler's twine over here, which is just twine, but again, the way it's packaged I think it just looks so sophisticated, so nice. And then the other thing that we've got from Party Deco, feather boas. Now we've sold feathers for a while. We've sold them in the smaller pack and the larger pack that we do. The smaller pack probably does 5, 6, 7 balloons at a push, bubble balloons. And the larger pack does a lot more than that. Now here we have feather boas. Now feather boas, so a lot of people have asked us for feather boas as well. These are probably good for if you're doing 1 or 2, I don't know, you might even get 3 balloons out of it. But of course you have to invest the time in plucking them. I don't know how you do it, if you just pull it through or if you do have to pluck them. But yeah, so we've got those in now. And they are quite inexpensive, but obviously you've got to factor the time in that you've got to do whatever it is you've got to do with them to be able to put them in the bubble. But we have had people ask us for them, so there you go. We have those in now as well in all these different colours. The other thing over here, I've got an Amscan door curtain. I only just grabbed that on the way up. I just went downstairs, went to the office, coming back up. I'd already been practicing doing what I'm doing now. And I saw that, oh, that's new, let's get that. So it's really nice. We'll put a picture up of that. Actually, the picture that's on the website looks really nice when it's all hanging down. So that's different colours, very pastel-y, very en vogue. And I just thought these were really cute. These Eleganza craft stickers. They're little baby feet. Great for putting on christening balloons and stuff like that. Now, the other thing, the last range that you can see around me is all very organic. Yes, it is our fake flowers, artificial ferns and all of that sort of stuff. Now, anybody that came to the Chris Horn training a couple of weeks ago, you would have been using these, and I think you used, I can't remember, one of those as well. And these are getting more and more popular. As I say, these things have become balloon accessories because the way balloon decoration has gone. So these are roses, that's obviously a fern. These are called peonies, I believe. I think I said it right. And they come, I think they come in a bunch. I don't think you buy them individually, and it's just got some twine around it there. These roses, they come in a bunch, and you just have to snip these individually with wire cutters or some very, very strong scissors. And then we've got these garlands here as well. So you've got that branch that's got a triple garland on. You've got this different leaf here. I can't remember what this one's called. Rachel told me, and I can't remember. I should have remembered. You've got ivy, I remember that one. And you've got a rose garland there. We've got them in different colours of roses as well. But organic is still really, really popular. By the way, at the time of filming, there's only 1 slot left on the Chris Horn organic course on the 8th of November. And that might have gone by the time you watch this. If it has, and there's the waitlist button, you can add yourself to the waitlist. It's not a waste of time because on the last course, we did have a few people that did cancel. And so a few people that were on the wait list actually got to come. So it's not a waste of time to do that. But yes, we used, this sort of stuff is just becoming, it's all adding value, isn't it? It's all adding value. If we put some of the pictures up that we did on the training, if you present that to a client and say, okay, there you go, they would just go, wow. And then you say how much it is. And that could be what? £450, 200, depends what you're showing, £200. But they might think, yeah, that's amazing, because they're paying for your skill and your knowledge. So you add things like this and it just makes such a completely different effect. It's fantastic. Right, I think that's everything. Yeah, that's it from me this week. So thank you. Actually, no, question of the week. Always forget, question of the week. What other balloon accessory would you like us to supply? Let us know in your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. See you next time. Bye-bye.